What's up, everybody? It's Thread the Needle. I'm Corey. I got my boys Jarren and Marvin. How y'all feeling today?
Pretty damn good.
Hey man, I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? About 10 minutes ago, we just got a bomb from Bleach Report slash
Big
Twitter. College football coming back, man. Dog, I'm, bro. I screamed a little bit. I ain't gonna cap when I seen it, bro. I was like, "You capping? You gotta be capping," because that's all we've been asking for is bring college football back, and it looks
Yeah.
like they finally doing it. So hopefully EA not lying to us because EA does lie. So
Oh,
that was that.
NCAA.
Yeah, NCAA. Yeah, they bring
Yeah.
back
Oh, see, I was like,
college
what are you
football.
talking about? College football is always going to be here, but NCAA.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they tweeted out that it was coming
Okay,
back. They didn't say like what year, so it could be next
okay,
season, could be 2023. You never know. But I mean, it's coming back.
okay,
That's all that matter.
Yeah. I mean, I hope
okay.
I hope they're able to bring it in by the time we bring in Quinn Ewers. You know what I'm saying? That quarterback that we got out of Texas for 2022. So hopefully by the time he come in and his term is over, we got the game function. Because after that, I really don't know who our quarterback gonna be.
Ass.
Yeah.
No ass.
Wow. Well,
Anyway,
as you guys may know, All Star Weekend is coming up. The votes have opened up, and we're just going to talk about who we voted for. We're going to start with the. Y'all want to start with the starters or the reserves?
But I voted twice. By the way, I'm making sure
yeah, I voted twice,
I'm
but
voting every single
yeah,
day to
I'm
get my
voting
boys
today.
in that thing.
But I guess we can start out reserves and then just work our way up to the starters.
We're starting with the
Okay.
reserve.
Yeah.
All right.
Or I mean, which I want. We got want to start with the starters. I don't matter.
I mean, we can do what they don't do and start with the reserves.
All right, let's start with reserves.
Yeah, we can do what they don't do.
All right. I'm gonna say my first reserve, my sixth man, Jason Tatum.
So we doing East reserves first.
Yeah, I just did my East. So yeah, I got Tatum first reserve off the bench for the East.
I
Uh,
also have. Oh, go ahead.
oh
Yeah, I got
no,
Tatum too.
yeah, Tatum across the board.
Okay. All right, okay. We agree. We agree. All right, who else I got?
I
Uh,
well the way I did mine is period like least I did it from who I think deserved the most all the way to the last. So Tatum is the person I think most deserving, and after Tatum I got Colin Sexton.
Same but like-minded, man. I got Colin Sexton also right under Tatum. Um, dude, all star, all star,
Okay, man. Sex
all star.
land is
It's
really
a thing.
improved,
It's
and
like
it's,
it's a
it's kind
thing.
of impressive to see.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's a real thing. I don't have him in my reserves, but he's pretty good. Jalen Brown, I got him on my reserves.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
Yeah,
win that thing.
yeah.
All right. Who else I got?
Just
Uh,
gonna name them all.
All right.
uh, so we're gonna name them all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead and name them all.
All right. Well,
I
like I
got
said,
Jalen. I
oh,
got Jason, Jalen, Bam, Trey Young, Zach Levine, Julius Randle, and Sabonis.
I really got like the same list, but you say you got Oladipo. No, who'd you say? Who you said before
Zach
Sabonis?
Levine, Julius Sabonis, Julius Randle,
Julius. I got Julius Randle.
Trey Young. Y'all probably don't have him since y'all have Colin.
Yeah, that's who I snubbed out
Yeah.
for
uh,
Colin.
my my reserves, I got Tatum. Like I said, this one like most deserving to least. I got Tatum, Sexton, Sabonis, Gordon Hayward. 'Cause I'm really impressed with the 23 shooting 50% from the field, 43 from deep.
Mhm.
Trey Young, Julius Randle, and then my last spot I got Zach Levine. And Levine, I low key had him higher than he was. Then I seen the stat that he actually has over four turnovers, and there's only three players that do that, and that's Westbrook, Young, and Harden.
Yeah.
And all three of
Yeah.
them average at least 9 assists, while he only averaged 5. So I was like, I got to kind of dock you for that, but he still make All Star.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, All Star nonetheless.
Yeah.
All right, so who y'all got starting in the East though? Cause I heard Corey say one of my starters on his reserve.
I
And
got
y'all know
Kyrie.
who it is.
I got a Kyrie Bradley Beal backcourt with KD, Embiid, and Giannis.
I
By the
feel
way,
like we got the same front court.
by the
I feel
way,
like
my
Yeah.
biggest snub: Kyrie, Jeremy Grant, and Nikola Vucevic.
Okay.
yeah, I had the same front court as you, Corey, with Durant, Embiid, Giannis, and then I got Jalen Brown and Bradley Beal in my backcourt. Um, I mean, I ain't gonna go too much into Jalen Brown because I go all day about him. But Bradley Beal, I think it's finally his time to be an All Star and to be a starter. I mean, even though the Wizards are bad, they always bad. Um, I mean, you can't take away what he's doing. He's dropping 30, damn near 30, 10, well, I don't know, I think he's like 38 and something. Like, you
Mm.
can't take that away. So I think he's definitely got to be a starter. Yeah, Jalen also, but I ain't gonna dive into Jalen.
Yep, Bill Brown in the backcourt. Like I said, I mean, everybody know both of them averaging career highs. Jalen playing out of his mind. Then the same front court sweep across the board. Giannis, Durant, and Embiid. We all know what them three bringing to the table at this moment.
Yeah. All right, so what about the West?
Well,
West
I
get
got
interesting, man.
I got Dame, Donovan Mitchell, Paul George, Zion, Devin Booker, Anthony Davis, and my boy Shea Gilgis Alexander.
I have the exact same West.
All right, so let me get my hot take off. Then I've been really waiting to say this one. My reserves, and like I said, I'm doing it for most deserving. The least: Doncic, George, Mitchell, Zion, Christian Wood, Gilgis Alexander, Devin Booker. Anthony Davis is my biggest snub. I know he gonna make it strictly off of name alone,
Oh, okay.
but he's shooting
Okay.
70% from the line. He don't
I
do
can
that
see that.
bad. He's averaging 22 and 8. Bro, you know what you can
I
really
like how
do.
you
So
I
he
like how
might,
you I like how you just went on and said he gonna make it, but you don't have him in your list. I
he gonna
like
make
that.
it strictly off of
Yeah,
name.
yeah. The only reason
Yeah.
why I have him in my list is because of the
Mhm.
name. But like Jaren
Yeah,
said, when
that's
you look
why.
at
But I
his stats,
like
he's not an all star.
Christian Wood definitely is balling. And it would be nice to see him out there, but probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, but
Uh,
yeah,
So we
man.
had the same reserves, Marvin.
yeah, pretty
Good
much.
job, man.
So
Good
what would
job.
be the only difference out of everybody's? Y'all get D Mitch on y'all?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
yeah, yeah.
Baby,
They're
baby
balling.
Wade. Baby
Y'all
Wade.
said Zion?
Yeah.
So nobody got Brandon Ingram? I love Brandon
No,
Ingram.
oh yeah, that's a snub.
Yeah, I
Ingram and
love Brandon
McCullum.
Ingram.
Yeah.
Ingram and
Ingram, I
McCullum
mean,
are
because
snubs.
Ingram really hasn't made much of a jump to me. Like, he's still,
Yeah, but
like, he done made a jump, but it's not like the
but
jump that
he's hooping
Tatum
at
and
the level
Brown,
he was
like,
hooping at.
Yeah, I feel
compared to
like
his counterparts, like Tatum,
Ingram would be a
Brown.
snub because he made All Star level last year, and he's kind of playing the same level. And that's kind of all it
Right.
takes. I don't think you need another jump after that, but he'll
But
still be snubbed to
I'm
me.
more so comparing him to Jalen, Jason. Who else you got? Was Luca was after him, right? Luca was 2018, but they're still kind of their counterparts. So I'm
Mhm.
comparing him to them. You know how they're all making significant jumps from their
Kuzma.
All-Star years. Kuzma ain't even in the discussion no more. For you people that used to say that Kyle Kuzma was better than Jason Tatum, man.
It's wild.
Like, I cannot believe
I
that used to be all.
mean, I can't
It's
get
wild.
mad. Hold up. I mean, Kuzma from going to a number one option on a trash team, and then all of a sudden you have Brian AD. I mean, I know you're not. I mean, he's not better than Tatum, but I'm just saying, like, this is why he's not as good as he used to be.
I mean, that's a fair
Like,
point.
he just went from a number one option to the fifth option. You sit in the corner, you shoot when we pass it to you off the bench. Like, he was the future at one point, and now he's just like there. So I understand why he declined, but he was pretty good. But he's not. I mean, he was not going to be better than Tatum or Brown or anything.
Nah,
Yeah,
He definitely
that
should be
was
better.
my whole thing was that they were
Yeah,
saying
yeah, I
he
know.
was gonna be better.
I think the other West Reserve that made it last year that we didn't put on there, I think Gobert. Yeah,
Nah.
I had
After I
Gobert.
just seen what Jokic just did to him, bro.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah,
Nah.
Gobert. And then,
Gobert, yeah, I'm not a big Gobert guy. I mean, he's big, he blocking shots, but I need more offense.
And then it's like you paid him 200 million. He's not even leading the league in blocks right now. Might as well. And like Miles Turner is a way better offensive player than Gobert. So I
Exactly.
mean, really, I get you kind of had no leverage because Gobert is the identity of your defense for the Jazz.
Yeah.
100 mil is still a lot of money to pay for somebody that's giving you like 15 and 12 with like 2.5 blocks. Like, come on now. That's not revolutionary. You feel me? Miles Turner's pretty much
Yeah.
doing that. But yeah, that's my piece on Gobert. All right, who y'all got
Starters.
starter? Cause my
I
front
got.
court. Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. I got Curry and Luka in the backcourt, and then Jokic, LeBron, and Kawhi.
I got Jokic, LeBron, and Kawhi also. And I did a little something freaky in my backcourt. I couldn't really decide who to start between Dame and Curry, so I just started both of them.
Yep. That's between Doncic, Lillard, and Curry. I just picked off of who had the better record because they all doing exactly what you thought they were going to do coming into the season. And numbers wise, I mean, Luca, you're a little bit inefficient, like in terms of where
Yeah,
I want you to be, like
29%
selfish,
from three.
but you are averaging freakish numbers, so I gotta make you my top reserve. But I felt like Curry making that roster do what they do, and Lillard performing the way he performed while CJ McCollum's out. I'm gonna get them a nod. Also, they have a better record, so I'm gonna give them a nod.
All right,
Yes,
so
sir.
Chris Middleton didn't make it. That's somebody else that made
Uh,
the last year that was on nobody's
I
list.
mean, Chris Middleton, honestly, last year, I get now he's like I think he's in the 50, 40, 90 club this year.
Yeah.
But I mean, just when you watch Chris Middleton, he has his games
Mm-hmm.
like when he's giving you 30, maybe 40, but it's just like he doesn't scream all star to me. Honestly, I just feel like still he's not the second option that Giannis needs. So, or maybe bump Giannis to the two and make Chris Middleton the three. So, really,
Okay.
that's how it is. But
Question: Who do out of anybody on y'all list? Who spot is the least guaranteed? Like who got the chance of losing that spot?
I feel like
Get,
Shea because
get,
he plays for the Thunder.
Seth.
I can see Shea.
I can see them putting in McCullum as a reserve, and then it just be a toss up between Shea and Booker, and you know how people are with that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, even though their stats are relatively the same, but Booker is a dog though. I just saw the game winner he hit yesterday. That jump was nasty.
Oh yeah,
It's
man.
like
That was nice little pull up.
I'm probably leaning more Shea, but I kind of want to say Colin Sexton too. But then again, I don't want to say Colin Sexton because he's hooping. But I can also see a scenario where I didn't have Trey Young on my list, so Trey Young could just emerge and then take him off of my list, or hell, or he could just kind of slip off a little bit for All Star break. I could see him missing it that way. But I mean, I don't really want to say Colin Sexton. I think Colin Sexton is an All Star. I think he's in write his name down All Star. Like
That
See,
would
so,
be nice.
yeah, that's how I feel like in towards the East, like my three guards is Sexton Young and Levine. I feel like those three can either one can be replaced by Kyrie. So I would say the guards on the East will be my biggest chance of being snubbed, and then the West it'll definitely be Christian Wood. Like we said, Anthony Davis gonna make it, but I mean Christian Wood more deserving. So it's gonna be that argument, and I mean really that's gonna be what it is.
man, let me see,
Oh
man.
man, old little Gator.
So any y'all name three people y'all think gonna be in the 3-point contest, and three people y'all think gonna be in the dunk contest. I can
Uh,
go on start.
go ahead. Yeah, I
I
gotta
I
think about that.
have. I mean, I can name four people in the 3-point contest. There's a lot of 3-point snipers out there.
Yeah, respect.
I'm
Definitely
gonna go.
Curry. Definitely Curry.
Yeah, Curry, Trey Young. I mean, I know it's more than four, but this is off top. Curry, Trey Young, Devontae, and Bertans.
I can
Bertans got to be in there. Bertans got to be in there.
I'm gonna say
He has to
Curry,
be.
Bertans, Joe Harris, and
Oh yeah, okay.
mm, I'm stuck on that last spot because it's about three names I'm thinking, but
I'm
Oh no,
finna.
James, go ahead.
I got some crazy.
Go ahead.
Like I don't think Curry's gonna ever do another 3-point contest. I don't know why. I just feel like he's never
I
gonna
can
do
see that
it.
though.
But Damian Lillard, because he ain't got one under his belt.
Dang. Yeah, man.
Give me Levine, because for some reason they always ask somebody that's low key not a shooter but can shoot. So give me Levine. I feel like it's gonna be the first time an actual big man's gonna make 3-point contest. Nikola Vucevic shooting 44% from deep right now. And my last one, I just go with Bertans, because Bertans was kind of a favorite last year, and well, Joe Harris too. Joe Harris / Bertans. He's my guys.
And then you said the slam dunk contest. I'm gonna say a name that I know probably won't get in there.
As long as it's not LeBron, I don't care.
Nah.
Or Aaron Gordon.
Javonte Green.
Javonte
Green.
Like
He is. If you a Celtics fan, you know. If you know, you know.
I like that.
Javonte Green definitely is like he. I can see him being real creative in the slam dunk.
That Derrick Jones thing, just putting in a dunker just to dunk.
Yeah.
Miles Bridges.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Miles Bridges. And
who else that I've seen caught a lot
Kelly
of games?
Oubre, maybe? Would y'all say Kelly Oubre?
No. Jalen McHugh.
Daniels ain't got to defend his title. They usually make people defend their titles. So I know he's gonna be in there.
I like
Y'all
Jalen
can't
McHugh.
Kelly Oubre?
LeCue too. I do like LeCue.
I don't think. I think Oubre is more of an in-game dunker.
Oubre
I don't know if he got none. Yeah, he don't got bounce. He just got length and power.
Yeah.
I like LeCue in there. You know they got to put some G leaguer in there that can bounce. But I like LeCue. I like Derrick Jones. Zion.
I don't think Zion doing well.
Nah, yeah, the Pelicans gonna be like, nah.
That's so much pressure
like
on Zion to actually win it.
Like, that's the whole thing with LeBron. I think
that's why LeBron never done it. Like, bro, because everybody, it's expected for him to win. Like, and bro, you can't control the other man dunk. Like, you can go out there and block it. You know. So,
yeah. I like that. I hope Zion never competes.
Yeah, him or Ja.
No.
I like Zion there.
No, you get on that. Yeah, I need a back.
No.
Because I feel like it would be the same thing for Ja though. Because Ja is known.
I know you're right, but Ja is too flashy. I need Ja out there.
Yeah, I mean, in terms, I would want to see Ja, but I don't think he would. He's already came out to say he probably wouldn't.
I guess you're right. Kind of with the D Rose type. Did D Rose ever?
Nah, D Rose never did it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like that.
Like D Rose might have done it, but then the ACL happened. So.
I think Ja can do it. I think Ja
got it. They did that East versus West, and it was Paul George and John Wall on the team. That was like the most solid thing they had ever, for real.
But it was the worst.
It was Ben. What's Wall? Ben McLemore. I remember when Ben McLemore was saying he was 720. And like
Andrew Wiggins said that too. No, it was Ben McLemore. You're right.
Mm-hmm. So I think Ja might be the first one to hit the 720, but I genuinely wanted McLemore to do that. Like I'm still waiting on that. That's my 10 out of 10 dunk. The first person to do the 720. That's the dunk.
Man, it was the worst dunk contest ever with the best people. They really folded that year. I cannot believe it. They had layup lines. Like why? Why are you doing this? We see this every night.
I was watching Dwayne Wade's episode on No Chill Gill podcast, Gilbert Arenas podcast, right?
That's my favorite vet, man. Yeah. That's my GOAT, No Chill Gill.
Yeah, Gil is hilarious. But D Wade asked a question, and it was kind of an interesting question, even though we don't really get into the LeBron talks on here. I did feel like it was an interesting question. He asked if this was like the best LeBron has ever been in his career, just like pretty much the most complete. And when he broke it down, like when he first said it, I was like, nah, I immediately went back to 2012. But then when he like broke it down, I think this really is the best because you got to think about it. From the rebound all the way to the other side of the court, he literally can do everything A+. Well, you can argue the 3, maybe like a B+, but everything is at least a B+ height with LeBron, and no one in history has ever been able to do that in every single facet of the game. Yeah, at 36, in every single facet of the game, like he could get the rebound, push the ball, And then he could either pass, he could shoot, or he could take it to the cup, finish, and win. And I was like, and the only thing that really is down on his game is the free throw shooting. And that's
Yeah.
not really that big of a deal.
I would say the first year Laker LeBron is the best LeBron has ever been. And it's not even like because of the success of that season. It's more of I feel like 34-year-old LeBron was in better shape than this one. His shot hasn't improved too much since he's been on Lakers. I mean, like it's improved since he joined the Lakers, but it's like since being literally on the Lakers, it been you know what I'm saying. He's been a better shooter, but it's like yeah. So I would say this shooting LeBron is the better one, but because 34, I feel like he had more energy because he does not guard the best person now because he got to conserve. Like he's 36, like, he do understand that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
because 34-year-old Bron will be able to give me more on the defensive end, that's the only reason why. But I do agree, Laker Bron is the best Bron.
Yeah. And he is old, but he still be playing a long time. He play a lot of minutes. In the fourth, he get like a 3-minute break, and he's like right back out there. So he's still. I mean, I think we know that he's good. Especially, you can tell how good a player is when their athleticism isn't as great as it used to be. So he's really showing all his facets of the game. It really look like he's just coasting out there. He just be chilling. I love LeBron's game.
It's crazy to me because the game when he first came into the league, the game was catered to his style of play. The athletic freaks, getting a lot of points in the paint, backing down smaller defenders all the time. That was pretty much the NBA when he first came in, and then as he's progressed in his career, the game has progressed, and just his ability to be able to adjust every year. He's adding something new to his game, which is ridiculous. Like most players don't improve much after 30, because I mean, once you hit 30, you're kind of in your prime, and the fact that he's really improved pretty much. I'm not gonna say every year, but it seems like every other year he's added something new. Like he just started really shooting these deep threes. Like Jane said, when he first joined the Lakers, that was really the first time I seen him shooting logo
And
threes.
his jumper ain't even as smooth as it used to
Yeah,
be.
he
Still
just
smacking
be
them.
shooting it, and it's like, bro, he make it though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like he's shooting, I think he's shooting over 42% from three this year, which is ridiculous for LeBron. I don't think he's really ever done that in his career.
Hey, that's Lou Dort status.
Yeah, yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I mean, that was just something I seen. Y'all seen anything interesting over the weekend? Anything?
Um, the Nets got to play some defense, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
But
That's getting
I'm
ridiculous.
not worried. I'm not worried about the Nets because I'm pretty sure I know for a fact by the trade deadline, they're gonna get a big man. Whether it's JaVale McGee, Kevin Love, like they're gonna have to get a big man. I don't know if the front office can just let this year slide without them getting a legit big man. So I don't know. We'll have to see. They got Iman Shumpert. I don't think Iman Shumpert hooped in about months, but he
yeah, I
there.
mean, Amon I kind of wanted the Celtics to get Amon Shumpert. I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, just based on what he can bring, I mean, he's willing to guard uh, a guard like he in the finals. He was guarding Curry 94 feet. Obviously, he wasn't stopping Curry, but that's just
Yeah,
a new element to the Nets that they don't have. They don't have
that's
someone
what
that's
they
going.
need.
Yeah, they need someone like that. So I think
Kyrie
Shump
is getting
was a great
bucked.
signing. Yeah, I think Shump
Yep.
was a great signing. It's just more so they still need more defensive help. Like they need wings also that can defend. But I don't
Kyrie is
know.
looking awful on
That's it.
defense.
I I still don't see the Nets making it out the East, especially the way they currently built. They gonna definitely have to make another move. But I
It's
mean,
like
hey,
who
we
would
all
you
know
move?
like
Like who would you move? They don't have anything
I
else
don't
to
know, man.
move.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like as they currently constructed, I genuinely don't think going out there and having to put up 140 points is a good recipe for success, especially in the playoffs where they start cracking down. And I know in the playoffs, everybody start playing harder, but just because you start playing harder don't mean that you just get better at everything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, effort is part of defense, and I know KD, Kyrie, and Harden will step up on that end when it comes to the playoffs. But how much can they step up? Because the same three players are asked to do everything on the other end. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see.
I
Yeah, but
feel
I feel like it's kind of hard to crack down on a team like that because you talking about cracking down on KD, Harden, and Kyrie, three of the most elite players. It's not like Harden by himself or Kyrie by himself or just KD and Kyrie. It's going to be hard to find three people to actually guard these three people at the same time. And I'm liking how they playing though. It's literally all they have to do is get the defense right. Because Kyrie is showing us that he can give it up. He can let Harden play point guard. Like we've been asking, like, can he do that? He's looking like he can do it right now. But we'll see in the playoffs. But right now, it's looking like he can do it.
For that reason is exactly why I want the Celtics to make a move for Lonzo Ball. Because we get Lonzo, we gonna be the best defensive team in the league, especially on the perimeter. And we as long as if we still retain Smart, which I'm sure we probably will be in that trade. That's the best of like Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum who can play defense, Lonzo, Marcus Smart. I mean, I think that's enough to beat the Nets. Honestly, like I think that's enough. I don't know what y'all think. Am I going too high on that?
I mean, it's enough competent defense.
Who y'all gonna trade?
I mean, I heard right now the price for Lonzo is like 2 seconds. Like he cheap right now. That's what I heard. 2 seconds. We'll give him 3 and player. We'll give you 3
and Robert Williams.
Yeah, no. Tristan Thompson can go.
We ain't here for the finesse.
Tristan Thompson. Rather have Robert Williams Tristan Thompson?
Yes, Tristan Thompson.
I can't. I'm tired of arguing Tristan Thompson with this dude, man.
What?
I'm just tired of arguing Tristan.
Bro, Corey, you gotta like watch this man again. Like I was sold off of him after I seen Embiid buck him like back to back.
After he seen the MVP buck him.
Yeah, Embiid is a buck.
But the whole point of us getting Thompson was to help minimize Embiid, and he did worse than Tice.
I mean, but who's out here minimizing Embiid though?
But still, like that was the whole.
But who doing it?
Help. He didn't help. He didn't help the cause.
But who doing it? Who helping?
Where do we go?
Nobody.
I need a name. I mean, like you got Rudy Gobert, maybe, but he got bucked over by Jokic. But it's like who? Mitchell Robinson, like.
I just feel like for what we brought him here for.
Yeah, I understand.
Like, and then I seen a stat that honestly, in his counter guarded Joel Embiid better than Tristan Thompson has so far. Like that was a real thing, and that was the whole point was for him to be an upgrade from the backup over his counter, and he hasn't really been much because I mean, offensive rebounding. And his counter was kind of the same as Tristan Thompson. Defensive rebounding, they kind of I'll probably give it to Tristan. But
offensively, in his counter is.
All I'm saying is, are we talking bubble Embiid? Because I'm pretty sure Thompson would have did a solid job against bubble Embiid.
Bubble Embiid by himself?
Yes, because I'm pretty sure those are some of the numbers that Ennis Canner got is him guarding the bubble Embiid.
He was going like 60%.
That bubble Embiid that low key was not trying on the floor. That bubble Embiid.
You could tell he didn't want to play. He was just ready for next year. He like Ben Simmons ain't out here. These niggas trash. Still by his hairs, can't hit a shot.
You can keep that slow-footed ass Tristan Thompson. I don't want him no more.
But he out here saving the day with offensive rebounds.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I can't. I mean, Marvin, I can't get behind you on that one, man. Tristan Thompson. It's the pedigree. It's the pedigree, man. I'd rather have.
I gotta give you the benefit of the doubt, bro. I done seen what you done.
Yeah, it's the pedigree for me.
15 games.
Championship pedigree.
Like, even when he was on Cleveland before LeBron, he was still known as Tristan Thompson.
His entire career has been in Cleveland. I gotta cut you some slack when you go to a new team for the first time ever. Like, gotta give him some slack.
And Joel Embiid, what's Robert Williams doing against him? He probably fouling out way fast.
I mean, but it's also just not Embiid. Like Tristan Thompson has allowed the third highest most points in the paint this season. That's not just Embiid. So I mean, like, could he stop anybody?
Sound like we gotta cut off some drives. That's all that means.
That could mean anything. That could literally mean Tatum getting blown by and somebody laid it up and Tristan Thompson was just there.
It ain't Tatum. It's definitely Tatum. Definitely Neesmith or something.
Oh, yeah.
Kimber getting blown by and they just laying it up.
Might be JB.
Oh,
another topic another day.
Nah.
Maybe, but yeah, I wouldn't jump ship on a dude who's getting killed by literally the next Hakeem Olajuwon.
What about Kimber though?
Kimber, what, for the trade for Lonzo?
No, not for trade for Lonzo, but just like a trade in general.
Oh no, I'm cool with that, man. I mean,
it depends on who you get. If you get Bradley Beal, then I love it. Yeah, but Bradley Beal doesn't want to leave, so RIP.
Yeah, I would trade Kemba. Who says no? Kemba for Julius Randle straight up.
Nigga, I say
the Knicks say no.
Nigga, I say no. Nigga, fuck no. Hell no. Nigga, no.
You say no. Why would you
say no? Nigga, no.
Why? Julius Randle?
Yeah, nigga, I love him. I love me some Julius Randle.
See what he's
doing? Julius Randle is perfect for this team. Like that's
but
exactly.
He don't want. I don't feel like
we need a forward, and that is the perfect forward.
What?
But he is a
point forward.
Understand
when we'll be losing though. Like we are losing.
Okay. We lose. Let's say we get Lonzo. So that's it. That's starting point guard. And then we got Smart still, who can also be a point guard. And then you bring in Julius Randle. What are we losing?
Not like this, Julius Randle.
Randle is
talking about a 4 or 5 time All-Star for a man who's yet to make an All-Star team, dog. What are we doing?
But this is the man that we got in the All-Star game. This is somebody we got making it.
But look,
and then
I don't think it will work.
Kemba is not. Let's be real. Kemba is not the same Kemba he was in Charlotte. Kemba is not the same. This man. How do you on primetime television manage to go 1 for 12? Like that was a bad game. Like Kemba, he's looking healthy.
My nigga Tatum did it last year against the Bucks in the bubble when he had that haircut.
Oh my god.
He went
look, bro, I don't even think Julius Randle will fit with y'all. You're asking a power forward who wants the ball more than your point guard to just go into a system like the Celtics and just be the 4th option like that.
Because our point guard would be Lonzo.
Nah. Yeah. And then Julius isn't like a spot up or nothing. He just paint. So you got Julius and Tristan Thompson down there.
Oh no, nigga, Tristan Thompson won't be on the court, nigga. It'd be Tice. Tice will be out there. Tice spreading the court. What you mean?
Coach Marvin. Why is Brad Stevens even our coach?
I don't know, man. I can't get behind that. I'm with the trade exception for Julius Randle, but I'm not with the trading away Kemba Walker for Julius Randle.
Yeah, because what you expect Julius to do on primetime television?
Hey man, Julius would be.
Because I mean, think about this now. In the clutch, let's just say we made the finals and we're going against the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
LeBron not gonna guard Lonzo. He ain't gonna be on JB. He damn sure not gonna be on Tatum. So the nigga gonna be on one other man. And you telling me Julius Randle gonna give me what he gonna give us on that person?
No.
In line, you only got Kemba. You got Lonzo out there.
Yeah.
My thing,
non-offensive threat.
Okay. My only argument with that. Now I can agree to that, but my only argument to that would be, how much are you really expecting LeBron to be playing defense? Like,
he gotta guard somebody. But you know,
LeBron kind of plays like a strong safety middle linebacker role. He's kind of roaming.
But it not really okay, listen, hold up. Listen to the things Jarren's talking about. This man said the finals. You think LeBron is gonna just not play D in the finals?
I mean, he's gonna guard the best player. He guarded Jimmy in the finals. So that means if that's the case, he better go guard Tatum and Brown.
But he ain't gonna get Jimmy until Jimmy start.
But LeBron not gonna play defense until he's guarding the best player on the floor, which will be either Tatum or Brown.
Okay.
So it wouldn't even be Julius Randle he's guarding.
So AD guarding Julius Randle.
Or it might be Montrez.
Even worse. Like, what are you
you can buck on Montrez if you want to buck on
Montrez. Not really much.
But I don't think they're gonna.
Montrez won't be out there. I don't think.
Between Randle and Tice, who the better scorer?
Randle.
Okay. So I think they're gonna put the defensive player of the year guy, Anthony Davis, on the better scoring big, and let Montrez go stand by Tice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean,
then, like, Kemba. I don't agree with giving Kemba away for Julius because everybody need that point guard. Like, Kemba might not be on CP level, but the shot he took when he missed, that was elite. Like,
his shot.
Yeah, like I wouldn't even be mad if I was y'all. I'm mad he missed it, but I'm like, okay, I'll go with that. Like, that was a good shot. Not a lot of point guards are like reading the defense in transition with the clock running down, looking calm and collected, and still shooting his shot. Like, it went in and out. Like, that's a shot.
I will say he did almost throw a turnover to Jalen when he threw the pass to Jalen. That was a bad play. He should have kept dribbling. He almost threw a turnover then.
I did hate the way our last two games ended. Me and you talked about this, how Jalen and Jason are two best players, and the game came down to one possession, and Jalen and Jason did not touch the ball in both of those
One
games.
of them was a
So,
timeout. The smart three was a timeout, and
yeah.
neither Tatum or Brown got the ball.
So I do hate that Kimber is the one that ends up taking the shot somehow. But I don't know, man. I got a lot of faith in Kimber. If he performs like this up to the trade deadline, yeah, I'm willing to move him. But I want to package him for something bigger. I don't want to package him for something that's as good or may not be as good. I want to Kimber.
You don't want no chance in it. You just want it to be for sure.
I mean, I can concur. I can concur that.
Yeah.
I can settle that.
I want to go all-star for all-star, eye for an eye.
I ain't mad at that.
Well,
so who would you? Okay, all right. Before we go, who would you trade Kimber for?
I mean, now that Bill's off the table, I mean, Kimber probably just something you don't have to eat, to be honest, because it's not really a lot of stuff you can move Kimber for unless you. I can do and to be honest, I wouldn't even want to do that. Like I would still try to move my trade exception to get somebody like Drummond, because I mean the Cavs are currently third in the league in points in the paint, and that's because Drummond leading the league in boards. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's something I would even think about with Kimber, but even then I still want to keep Kimber. Like it would have to be a better scoring guard if I'm getting rid of Kimber, because that's really what we need. We're asking him to do is be that third option to get us that bucket. So it would have to be somebody that's going to come in and give me that bucket.
Man, I really like Tristan Thompson, man. I feel like Marvin is hating on my boy.
By the way, Chase Young then edited him a picture of him on the cover of NCAA. Joe Burrow just put out something saying he want to be on the cover. Hey man, 2 Buckeye boys. I like it.
Dynasty team? Nah, they don't need to do that. There's too many good ones. Do they need to do all-time teams?
Yeah, definitely. They had it on the last one where you could play with old school teams. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I definitely want to play with the 2020 in the Florida Gators with Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, they definitely will slap that historic squad on there.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you just jump off the cliff,
legendary team?
Why don't you just jump off the cliff? Man?
Ohio State legendary for getting
smacked. I'm agreeing.
I heard that tone.
They would definitely.
We got your story fun. Okay, Jarren. Let's put last year Ohio State in there.
Hey man, we're gonna be running through some niggas. Oh Lord, don't give me a 95 Okuda, 92 Wade in the slot.
All right, y'all. That's it for this Boston Celtics / Ohio State podcast.
Yes, sir. /
so that means Corey, you a Celtics fan?
Yes, sir.
No,
Shout out to
I heard that, man. Corey is a Celtics fan now. Welcome to the Bean Team.
Before we dip, I do want to give a shout out to the legend Dustin Pedroia, aka the Laser Show, best second baseman all time, man. Greatest range I've ever seen in terms of just side to side at that position. So shout out to you, bro. Enjoy your retirement.
Shout out to Derek Jeter.
Yeah, why would you do that? Man, fuck that nigga. Like, we talking about the Red Sox, you gonna go talk about shortstop for the Yankees? Nigga, what the fuck?
This nigga said shout out to Derek
Jeter. Just out of nowhere, just shout out to Derek Jeter.
Shout out to my nigga Mike Trout.
Big Poppy.
Hernando Tatis Jr. cover MLB The Show 21. Hey, we getting that.
Tatis Jr.
But yeah, if y'all made it this far in the video, like, comment. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Let's keep growing. Let's get bigger this year.
Who are your reserves?
Let us know.
Who you think gonna be snubbed this year? You know what I'm saying? Put that down in the comment section, please.
As long as it's not Jaylen Brown, I'm cool with it. Don't snub Jaylen Brown, because I will find out where you stay, and I'll be knocking at your front door.
Hey man, snub JB. Put in Cam Reddish.
All right, put Cam Reddish in.
And DeAndre Hunter is averaging 19 points per game right now.
Put Cam Reddish in over Jaylen Brown, and I will be
that
tomorrow.
Hey, John Collins. Hey, before we get off, what y'all think? Y'all might need to get John Collins.
I'll take John Collins.
I said that trading session for John Collins. Man, people don't know. I'm willing to throw $28 million at a lot of niggas. Like Nikola Vucevic, boom, there it is. Nikola Vucevic is a name I might so
We're
come
gonna
up.
go crazy.
We finna edit.
All
All right, y'all.